Hey y'all, hey, today I'm getting ready to have a big barbecue bash here at the Casa de Q. Early this morning I got up, it's probably around 2:30. I got up and started getting prepping for this cook. I got the pork butts on about 4:15 and a big old 13-pound beef brisket I got in on about 5:15. So we're gonna eat probably around 3:30 today. I had to get up and cut some wood, so I'm looking pretty scruffy. Got charcoal all over me and everything for messing with that firebox. What we got down here? We got some wood down there. See, I got some hickory down there, and up there I got some cherry and hickory. And over here I got some more hickory down there and some apple wood. I'm about out of wood. Look over there in my wood pile. Oh, see? About all gone. I got a little bit of charcoal, but that's just to help keep the charcoal base up during the long cook. But yeah, I got the gator pit fired up. And look at that clear smoke or light smoke coming out of the chimney there, like it should have. And we're gonna have fun today. Drink some beer, have a few friends over, and just have a good time. It's the last party that I'm having for the year. So yeah, I didn't show the part about rubbing down the pork butts and the brisket. You know, my other videos I get in that quite a bit. I didn't trim the meat very much at all, hardly any, and I just sprinkled Worcestershire sauce on the brisket, and I used Texas barbecue rub brisket blend on the brisket. One of the pork butts I used my new Pork Star barbecue rub, and the other one I used Texas barbecue rub.com's original rub on it, and it's going to turn out pretty good. So we got about an 8-pound pork butt on here, and a 10-pounder, and a 13-pound brisket. So stick around. I'll show you how it turns out later. And plus we'll have some side dishes to go along with it. I want to do some smoked barbecue beans. I'll tell you a little bit about how I prepare them, and see how it turns out. Hey, I'm getting ready to add some wood in the firebox here. That's what kind of fire I got going. I find best on these offsets, if you want to keep the temperature down, don't use a full split like this right here. When I use full splits like this about every 45 minutes, I get a temperature of about 275. But what I like doing is it's easier to control the fire by splitting them in half and using 2 halves about every 45 minutes. I can keep it down around 250 degrees. So what I need to do is add some wood here. Alright, so I'll just try to set it in here best I can. And set down on there like that. That's one. And I'll put a piece of cherry wood in there. Put that in there like that, right there. Get in there, boy, the way I want you to be in there. Like that. Try to spread it out to where you can get air up and the wood will catch quicker. So what I do is I leave the door cracked open. See the door's cracked open there? I don't know, can you see a little bit? It helps the wood catch a little quicker, and once that wood gets to going real good, probably about 5 minutes, I'll shut that door all the way. But I'll show you a little bit more through the day, a little bit more fire tending. Alright, I want to show you. Here I had this door cracked for 5 minutes to let that wood take off. See right there? That wood's caught on real good, so you don't have a lot a lot of smoke, which can create bad smoke. So I can shut that all the way there. I got the intakes down there. See the intakes? They're adjusted all the way open. And stack up there, it's wide open. See, you got some smoke, but it ain't smoking like a choo-choo train. Here after about another 5 minutes, it'll be even more clear than that is, once that wood really gets going in there. And then I'll put some more wood in there, about 45 minutes. Let's see what temperature we're running at here. There's the temperatures. Right there, I don't know if you can see there. See that? Now see, that's right at about 200. It says 200, but the actual grate temperature is right around 245, in between 240 and 250. So that's actually what we're cooking at. The gauges on the doors will read a little lower, and it's good to know what your grate temperature is, because that's what the food is actually cooking at. And you use one of them oven thermometers, them little square thermometers. I got one right here somewhere. I don't know where it's at. There it is. Right there. See that ugly thing? Yeah, you check them, a couple of them, put a couple of them, they're like $5 at Walmart's or wherever you want to buy them at, GFS. And you want to check your grate temperature. Make sure you're cooking at your grate temperature. And just use these outside gauges as a reference. Alright? Alright, we're gonna check on them pork butts and that brisket. It's I don't know what time it is, about 12 something, I don't know. But it 12:20? 12:20 it is. So the watch keepers tell me what time it is, so we're gonna check them out and see what they look like. This door has not been opened since I put them on her. So you heard the saying, if you're looking, you ain't a cooking. So let's see what we cook. Check this brisket. $155, $173 on the point, $175 on the point. That needs to go a little ways. Let's see what these butts are. $156, $158, $175, $165. You don't have to go by temperature, go by feel on that. Alright, pop time here. You gotta have a good beer when you got barbecue. And I'm getting ready to put that brisket down here in this foil pan. Down there, can you see it down there? I'll put some of this beer in there. Not much. I don't want to boil the thing. I want to get some of the juices after I cook it a little bit more down in here. I got that rack down in there so it don't sit down in there in the juice. You got some beef broth. Pour it into. A little bit of spice rub that I have left here from a while back. That is just, I'm going to use all these juices here. I'm going to use all them juices to pour back over the meat after I slice it. Keep it moist. So I'll get that brisket out there and I'll put her down in that pan. And put her back on the smoker. Probably for a couple more hours. Until it's done. We'll check. Alright, there we go. We got that brisket in that full pan on that rack. So it's not sitting down in them juices. Finish up. It might take another hour. Maybe an hour and a half. Or I'll check it at an hour. And these pork butts are about done. I went by feel, not temperature. I poked them again and they're about done. That bone about comes out of there. Here, I'll show you how to check that bone. So you just pull on that bone and it's still got a little bit of tug, and that other one's don't have quite as much tug, so I'll pull that other one off here shortly and check that other one, and then get to that brisket. I'll show you everything when it's done. Hey, for everybody that got a gator pit or any pit like or any brand actually, if they got expanded metal, great. It's got all these little holes in it. Yeah, put that aluminum foil over it to keep it from getting them drippings down on the ground. See them drippings down there on the ground? I know you can. Right there. It makes a mess out of your patio. So go with the aluminum foil over it, or get a solid metal shell so you don't have crap leaking on your patio. Thought I'd share that. Alright, I'm gonna make some smoked barbecue beans. I got a big can here from GFS, kettle style baked beans, and we're gonna dump the whole can in here. I think it all fit in this. Let's see. There we go. We'll get them all in there like that. Alright. And I'm going to put a little barbecue sauce in there. Use whatever kind you got or like. This is a little spicy, it ain't real hot. So these beans are just plain old beans. They're nothing fancy. So just put your little barbecue sauce in there. I put a little molasses in there too. But barbecue sauce, you gotta watch it. Barbecue sauce might have molasses. I'm gonna just put a little bit in there and then taste it. And put some mustard in there. Throw it around in there. Now I usually put brown sugar, but I only got enough for another recipe that I really need it, so I'm gonna put regular turbinado sugar in it. It'll be alright, just a little bit in there. It'll still sweeten it up just the same. It just won't add no color to it. And just stir it all about. Get it mixed up in there, incorporated real good. Get all the juices about. Well, that mustard, you want to put some mustard in there. It sounds like you might not like mustard, but you can't taste the mustard. It just adds an extra flavor profile to it. Like that. And you can put you some pork in there, onion. I don't have an onion, or I'd cut up some onion and put in there. But that gives me an idea. I think I'll just get me some onion powder. Just a little bit of onion powder and put in there. So I don't have no onion. Just sprinkle a little onion powder in there. There you go. That'll work. Stir it all about, like I said. It'll work in there good. Get me another spoon and taste it. They're good like that. Could use a little more barbecue sauce. DB Yummer's spicy barbecue sauce. Just a little bit more. And then I smoke it. I'm going to smoke it for about 2 hours. And that add another flavor dimension to it. That smoke, you let it sit in there for about an hour or so, 45 minutes, and stir that top layer. It gets a thick layer on top. That's smoke. You stir it in, and you do that a couple times on the smoker, and it just adds real good flavor to it. So I'm going to get that on the smoker, and when my pork butts is done, I got to pull it off, and I'm going to wrap it up in foil real good and put a towel around it and rest it in a cooler. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna check. I believe that one pork butt's done. Let me see. Check that out here. There we go. Get in there. Got one way in the back. One way back there in the back. I believe it's done. Pull it on out of there. Pull it baby out. Here's a way to check it out. See how easy this bone pulls away? See, look, that bone come right out of there. See how the meat pulls back on it? That baby's done. You can check it by temperature, but really the best way to do it is pull on that bone right there and do the toothpick test. To see how easy it goes in. It should glide in like butter. Yeah, it's done. I'm gonna pull that one off. This one right here, over there, I believe it's 2 pounds bigger. It's probably got a little more to go there. So, yeah, see, that bone don't move around as much on that. So we're gonna keep that one in there. Get this one out. See that just falling apart right there? Over here. See? Here we go. We're going to wrap it in foil. About 2-3 layers. And then we're going to rest it in the cooler here. See that cooler? Rest it in there. It'll stay warm. Plus, it'll help the juices help absorb them back in the meat. It'll be more moist if you rest it for an hour or so than if you just pull it off the pit and eat it that way. So, alright, we got this other butt here. It's an 11-hour butt. It took that one 11 hours. The other one's 9-hour butt. Look right here. I pulled on the bone. It's about ready to fall out there. See, look there? It's ready to go on the foil. Gonna wrap it up in foil. Put it in the cooler with the other one. There you go. That one's falling apart. Juicy. There you go. Sit down there. See? And brisket's getting ready to come off there too. I'm going to check it, but it should be pulled right now too, probably. So, I'll show you how it is when it's done. And look, there's some beans. See them beans back there? Yeah, they got some smoke in them. They're going to be mighty fine. Alright. Hey y'all, we got the brisket here. It's ready, good and ready. I'm going to wrap it full. Save the juices in the pan there. There we go. Look at that. See that? Oh, dripping juice all over the place. Putting it over here on a full. Can you see down there? I'm going to wrap it up in full and rest it for about 45 minutes, and we got to serve up everybody. Everybody getting hungry. Look at that. Everybody getting hungry? Yeah. We got a few out here. I'm gonna fix all this up, and I'll show you some. Shots of plating some of this up. Hey y'all, here's that brisket. Boy, it looks good too. Let me show you a piece. Can you see that? Can you see that right there? That brisket. That looks good, don't it? Yeah, I'm gonna cut it all up. Right there. You gotta cut it against the grain. Look at that. Look at that. You see there? That's good looking brisket right there. You see there? That's that brisket. That look good? Looks good, don't it? Good looking brisket. Juicy, nice smoke ring. I'm gonna serve that up. Look at that. Look at that. That looks good, don't it? Yeah. I gotta get cutting this up and getting all that other meat ready and food ready for everybody that's out here. And we're gonna have us a good old dinner and drink us a few more brews. So y'all take care, and I appreciate you watching. I'll see y'all soon.